Welcome back to We Are Nacogdoches. It's the show where we talk about all the good things happening in our town, and it's with the people who are making it happen. I'm Kelly Augustine with the Nacogdoches County Chamber of Commerce, and I'm thrilled to introduce our guest today, Mr. John Chambers. He is the Recruiting and Marketing Specialist with the ACE, I'll say it, Arnold Center for Entrepreneurship. But John, I think the reason you're here with us today is you have some exciting updates for the rodeo that happens in our county every year. Why don't we start with why you're here today to talk about the rodeo?
Well, for the first time ever, we're having a very special event happening at the Nacogdoches Pro Rodeo. So we're going to be having our SFA night. So we decided to partner with the JCs, the Nacogdoches Pro Rodeo, in conjunction with the SFA Chamber Connection, which is a bunch of business owners, the Chamber, of course, as well as some SFA employees, where we come together and we try to connect the community with the students at SFA. So we have this huge, exciting night planned for students, faculty, alumni, Nacogdoches community members to come out on March 26th for the Nacogdoches Pro Rodeo.
And it's going to be great because everybody's going to be wearing their purple, and the SFA spirit will just be bursting out of that expo center.
Oh, yeah.
So I know you gave us some details about the date, but what is the purpose of getting the students, the student body, the faculty, the alumni, as you're saying, to our pro rodeo and showing up like that in an effort to just show off?
Yeah, so faculty, staff, our alumni, they're somewhat familiar with the community here in Nacogdoches, but students, there's also often a disconnect with what there is to do in Nacogdoches. And that's kind of the purpose of the SFA Chamber Connection, is showing these students all these different opportunities there are in Nacogdoches, including events like the Pro Rodeo. So we wanted to put on a special SFA night and provide transportation to get these students there, incentives to get them there so that they can come experience some of these other awesome events that we have going on in the community.
And it's open to all?
It's open to all of them. We're even going to have a transport bus hosted by the Student Government Association, SGA, going on from 6:30 p.m. until 9 p.m., shuttling students from campus to the Expo Center and back all night. So you don't even have to worry about driving there. Traffic can get hectic. So the bus is definitely the way to go for students.
And no reason to park when you're just dropped off right there at the front door.
Exactly. That's the point.
That is going to be so exciting. I know I plan to be there. I'll be wearing my purple. What would you say to other either alumni or even business folks that are here? Would you say maybe make a point to be there on Thursday night to support this effort?
Absolutely. And if you're going to be there on Thursday night, you got to wear purple. We're trying to make a sea of purple in the stands. There's going to be a specific SFA section. We're also going to have our president, Dr. Neil Weaver, there in attendance. So he'll be hanging out with students, chatting with everybody. We're planning on having a photo area. You can go and take photos over at the area where we'll have the buses. We're going to have the purple carpet rolled out, talking to students, getting everybody excited. And then we're going to be interacting with students the entire week leading up to the event to make sure nobody can forget it.
That sounds like a good plan.
It's going to be fun.
Yes. And you mentioned, with this collaboration and having so many people involved, I think it really does show how our community will come together to do good things. It's going to be exciting.
Absolutely.
So as a JC, first, explain to us what a JC is.
So I see it as a way to stay connected in the SFA community as a young adult, as a young man. We go and we do a lot of different events throughout the year. We help put on the Nacogdoches Pro Rodeo. We do the Nacogdoches Mud Run, Red Dirt Mud Run. We do a turkey smoke in the fall. We cook over 400 turkeys for members in the community. And then my favorite is at the end of the year whenever we do our Christmas shopping for children all around the Nacogdoches County. So we're out there serving the community, trying to raise money for the Boys and Girls Club, and really just trying to connect together and grow as young adults.
And it's open to other young men in our community, correct?
Any young man that wants to join, you're more than welcome to.
That sounds neat. Very active, too.
Very active.
So what would you like to say about what you've experienced since coming to Nacogdoches? Give us a little bit more insight into your journey.
Man, so I came to Nacogdoches all the way from San Angelo, Texas. So that's about 6 hours.
A little
It looks
drier out there.
very dry, no trees. So that's what I love about Nac. But I got here in 2017 and I've been here ever since. Went to college at SFA, graduated in 2021, and immediately landed my first job at Elliott Electric Supply. Stayed here in the community. And I think that's what kept me here was the community. It's very easy to get involved, to know people. You can get involved with the Chamber of Commerce, the Nacogdoches JCs, Rotary Club, all these events, and you can stay plugged in the community. And then anywhere you go, you always see somebody you know. And everybody's so welcoming. And you can't beat that. It is a gorgeous city. It really is a hidden gem. I love SFA. I love the community we have here. And that's kind of why I never left, is because it's hard to find that tight-knit community in other places.
Well, I will say we are a little bit different than San Angelo. I know that community has a lot of art influence, a lot of culture, but what have you picked up since you've been in our town that you like doing? Maybe it's a hobby or just a little extracurricular activity. What is your interest?
Well, for me, I love to golf, and golfing out in East Texas, it's so beautiful. I mean, going up and down the fairways in the middle of the piney woods, it's beautiful out here. And I've always been a very outdoorsy guy, so as well as getting to take advantage of all the recreational trails we have throughout Nacogdoches, camping around the area, that's kind of been the biggest thing for me, as well as all the beautiful lakes you can go to, fishing, of course. There's really no shortage of outdoor experiences in East Texas and in Nacogdoches, and that's what I love here.
I'm going to have to quote you on these.
Please do.
Things. Yes. How did you find yourself at ACE?
Well, I was 2 years in at Elliott Electric Supply, and just one day hanging out, I was like, let me see what jobs there are at SFA, and I just stumbled across the recruiting and marketing specialist, read the job description, and I never fit a job more than I fit that job description. And I threw my hat in the ring within a couple days before it closed, and they called me. I interviewed. I was also a student. I was a part of entrepreneurship whenever the program was starting here. And so I had all that experience with SFA, and I guess I killed the interview and they loved me. And so now this is where I'm at, and I love being here, and I don't really want to leave because it's hard to beat.
Well, I hope they keep you around. I'm sure they will. Because right now, I would say entrepreneurship is an area where a lot of opportunity exists, right? Probably been there for a while, but the fact that your area, your center has identified it as such and is now doing things to actively support and grow more entrepreneurial minded people. Would you like to give any examples of that?
The thing I can think of the most is, like I said, our program started around 2020 with just the minor, and then we developed the major, and then we developed the Arnold Center in 2023. And entrepreneurship has always had this business stigma to it. So if you weren't a business major, you don't think you could be involved in it. It's like, I don't want to take a class in entrepreneurship. That's a business thing. But I do have my side hustle over here, and this thing that I'm working on, it's like, you're an entrepreneur. And so that's what the Arnold Center is for, is being that resource for any student on SFA's campus that has any sort of entrepreneurial aspirations. It doesn't matter what major you're in, where you want to go, we will help you take that idea and turn it into a reality. And so it's just that resource for any student that has any sort of aspiration to be a business owner here at SFA.
Is that how you fit in with the recruiting and marketing? Do you actually talk to folks that are interested in doing that?
Oh, absolutely. I engage with students all over campus, letting them know of the different opportunities that we have within entrepreneurship, how we can help them out. For the marketing stuff, I'm always pushing out all of our information. I design all of our marketing collateral, run our social media, work events. And the thing I love most about being at SFA, working at SFA, is getting to work with students, because college had such an impact on me that I just want to be able to give back to other students, and that's what I get to do in this role.
And the reason why it fascinates me is because of the imagination and the innovation of folks who are around us. You mentioned the side hustle. Most folks may have a career path in place, but they have that passion
Exactly.
that's going to continue to drive them. And some have the opportunity to make it their lifelong career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's neat. Well, let's get back to the subject at hand, our SFA night at the rodeo. Any other details you had that might help with folks that might be interested in attending?
All I can really say is just be watching all of SFA's social media. We're going to have a bunch of stuff coming out. We're going to be working with students, creating content, making sure that every member in the community, faculty, staff, student, alumni, they're going to know that it's SFA night at the rodeo. You can't miss it. If you're going to be there, you got to wear purple, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And I'll even tack on, if you're in Nacogdoches, in the area, you need to come to this night. This is going to be spectacular. I've even heard rumors that the flags that the horsemen are carrying, they're really going to bling it out in purple.
It's going to be a lot of SFA at the rodeo on that Thursday.
Well, I do want you to mention one more thing. You mentioned social media for SFA. Is there another place people can go if they are interested in getting more information about ACE, the Entrepreneurship Center?
For ACE, you can just go to sfasu.edu/ACE. We have all of our information about programs that we do for the students, as well as we have some community-facing programs as well. So anything you want to know about us, you can find it there.
That's great, John. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you tuning in today on We Are Nacogdoches. We will see you again soon.
This program is brought to you by the Department of Media and Communication at Stephen F. Austin State University, in association with the Nacogdoches County Chamber of Commerce, and with special thanks to the City of Nacogdoches.